I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, building, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us. Really for life. Yeah.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from SoFi. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On here with Amari on Hampton. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. It crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Set.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football complete. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
At the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Out of the gun.
Yeah. Oh! Man.
Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum.
Talking about?
An early setback, no doubt, but your first time out fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
Man, such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. You got to recapture it the next time out.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He has room past the 25. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
Hey, young boy. get
Well,
it.
Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found major. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. It's complete to Johnston. All right.
What?
And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Set. 380. Turn out. Go.
The 3rd down give to Hampton. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming off.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down.
180.
They snap it to Herbert. He connects downfield. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. So they go for it on 4th, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This is Hampton, right side. He cuts outside. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Chargers cut to a lower point on the scoreboard. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explode for the touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Lady get dead. Jamal didn't see the
Starting field
catch it
position for
to.
the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix.
Get the fuck out of here.
Set it down.
Intended for
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Offensive line fast.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. They are already short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And they're going to choose not to go for it here, and their punt team is out there. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The truth, Kate, it felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one's good to McConkey. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. He gets 6 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Shotgun give to Hampton.
Yes, sir.
And the Broncos corral
Pop that thing right out.
Everton
Get
actually
it.
went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Oh,
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. This finds
give it to him
Franklin.
and take it.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll
Hold
move
on.
the chains after that pick.
I got my, I ain't never do my depth chart, my bad. Some bullshit.
For 12.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. It's Nix out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He completes it in traffic. And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to 1st and goal. Dobbins takes this the wrong way. That's a loss all the way back to the 5. Looking quickly here.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Catch made. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure that...
And he misses the point after, so this stays at 6-point game. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just 1:59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More football from SoFi in just a moment. First call here for the shotgun.
Set. Lion.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. They're cobbled together a yard there. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Crowd right.
Herbert from the gun. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. It's going to be stopped around the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Throw is there for Arondé Ganson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Throwing on first is Herbert. On the screen, this is Harris. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
One's complete. Amari on Hampton. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's Herbert once more. Finds him on the crossing route.
Oh, what?
To the secondary. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers tie it in the final minute of the half. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find Taser.
This one is up and good. And they'll take the lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Nix now on 1st and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
First down, Broncos.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. With a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Nix. Escapes the pocket. Pressure's there. And he goes down again. LA uses a timeout out here for its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Third and long for him here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets a pretty nice result there on the punt return to put an end to our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. First play in the drive. Here's Harvey. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Denver.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Brought to the ground by Dante Jackson.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Nix with it on first. He finds Ingram looking downfield here. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Give him 32 on that play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. What a difference it can make for an offense.
Even 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. You know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2.
Touchdown, Denver.
So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And the pass is caught. That's 2 more onto the score.
Broncos 21. Chargers 14.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Running by Ganson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. What a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Got slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that record by 25 straight completions to win a game. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
And 10 yards.
So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
5-9. Ready.
On 3rd down, Herbert. He's got Hampton underneath. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s. They were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
It's his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Translatable skills. That's what you call him. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, or he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Now Herbert again. It's made left side by McConkey. And he's brought down at the line. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. Herbert to throw once more. Throwing the out route complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Hey, Ram. Hey, go Lion. Set.
Desperation time here. To the sideline, and it is incomplete. Short of line to gain. Wouldn't have mattered anyway on 4th down.
Result of the play.
Okay, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Big. Wow.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Into double coverage. How's coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. Ready?
Herbert now to throw on third.
Yes, sir.
Another turnover.
Hey, Dre.
It's an interception. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready?
Get to Harvey here from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 10-yard line.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
On third down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him.
It's a gain of
They'll
20.
come up on first and 10.
First down, Denver.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. They need more of those as they trail by a score. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw.
Oh, shit.
Made the throw as he was
Ball.
getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
Fuck. Okay, wide open out here.
To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Lady. Baylor Tiger.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
He'll look to throw it. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
380.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield.
Damn,
He
what?
is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Come on, yo.
Chargers cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the fourth.
Yeah.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away.
Oh.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Handoff headed right. It's Harvey.
Oh,
This
bro.
drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play
Very
set down
cool.
behind the line.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ballgame. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. They'll start with a get to Harris. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Hey, Kappa. Set.
Back to throw.
Oh, right to him.
Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. And the Broncos
That's a great
are
throw.
gonna have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
He makes something happen.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Here he is to throw. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
They've got a man in motion. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He has the first over the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. So they call a timeout. So that is their final one. And with time left for maybe 2 plays, let's see what they do. Do they chance it, or do they just kick it now? So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game. An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. This is from 35 out on the left hash. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Lion.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end.